Hello and welcome to my channel. Today we'll be doing some calligraphy. These are just words of the day from a dictionary app. The words we'll be doing today are hydra, fufara, and lucida. I find that these are pretty good for daily practice. This is actually the first video I'm doing, so bear with me. The ink we're using is a diamine oxblood ink. It's a very nice deep red ink. I've used it in a lot of projects. You can see I have a pretty low-tech setup here. It's just a dowel with some tubing to hold the nib. There's a reservoir on this, so it can hold quite a bit of ink. And you can see the word of the day that I need to write is right on the phone there. And I like to remove some of the excess ink before going to the page. The script I'll be writing in is called Fracture. It's one that I've been practicing for a while. Not to say that I'm a master by any means. I have the reference material just off camera, and I do refer to it quite often. Usually if there's a pause in writing, I'm either looking at the reference material, checking the spelling, or refilling the ink. This word is being shown in real time. As you can see, it takes a couple seconds per letter, so a word might take a minute or so. It's not very long, but it does add up, especially if you're doing a longer piece and not just individual words. The definition for hydra in the dictionary is a persistent or many-sided problem that presents new obstacles as soon as one aspect is solved. This is a reference to the Greek myth with Heracles fighting the hydra, and every time he cut off one head, two more would sprout in its place. And just like that, we have one word done. I went ahead and sped up the video for the next two words, mostly to save time, but also it does look kind of interesting when it's sped up. Makes it look like I'm really proficient at writing. This word we're writing is fufara, which the definition is a great fuss or disturbance about something very insignificant. And if you notice right there, I actually ran out of ink when writing the F, and when I pressed down on the nib, the ink railroaded. It was no big deal, I just went back in and filled it in. No need to make a foo-for-ah about it. The last word we're doing today is lucida. The definition is the brightest star in a constellation. This one is one that probably doesn't have a lot of everyday use, not like fufara. And there you have it. The three words are done. I think it went pretty well, even though this is just practice. That's why I'm doing it on graph paper instead of some fancier paper. And the last step, you gotta clean off your writing implements. I just use water, rinse it off, and some paper towel. Nothing fancy. Thanks for watching.